Hello.
Goodbye.
That's the podcast.
Congrats.
Welcome, welcome to Japan, gentlemen.
Yeah, can you, Logan, can you understand this guy? It sounds like he's speaking Japanese or
Oh,
something.
sorry. Let me put on my subtitles.
Oh, not that
Just
not
constantly walking around.
yeah, now that he's put the subtitles on, we're good.
You hear me now? Damn. I don't know what that was a weird tangent. I don't have anything to go off of. I'm in
Wow.
Japan currently. For the
You know what,
ladies and
Sean?
gentlemen
Nobody
listening.
asked.
Nobody did ask. That's why
Nobody asked. Hey, now
I
you
didn't want
can
to say
actually
anything.
get our Japanese viewership.
I can. Japanese people,
The
tune
plan
in.
is simple and we're winning. That's it.
But the plan is simple and we're winning.
Yes, the
Yes.
plan is Sean moves to Japan to boost Mediaology viewership and podcast merch sales. And that's
Yes.
it. Then we don't pay him for shit and we kick him out.
Does our podcast merch ship internationally?
That's a good question. I think it
Yeah.
does, but I think it costs more cheddar if you catch my
Ah,
drift.
there is an import fee. That's something like when I need to order stuff on Amazon here. I can order on Amazon JP, but the prices all suck on for whatever reason the prices are like way worse on Japanese Amazon. So
Probably
it's
because of the import
cheaper.
fee.
Yeah, well, it's cheaper to. It's weird because it's cheaper to order at like international shipping and pay the import fee on some stuff like on Amazon than it is to just buy the thing on Amazon JP because like the prices are all
Hmm.
I don't know. But yeah, for those wondering why do I sound terrible or okay?
You're okay.
You sound like me.
Ah, okay.
So
Well, for
terrible.
those yes, for those wondering why I sound like Andrew, I was not able to bring my microphone to Japan. I'm gonna have to buy a new one. Tragic, I know.
So yeah, Sean's
Uh,
ruining the
I'm
podcast.
ruining.
Yep,
What am I ruining?
everything.
That's to be expected.
Yeah.
It's me after all. I I don't know. I don't know how to
You don't know how to
tangent.
do a podcast anymore.
I don't. Well,
It's
it's
been
to
a
be
while.
fair. It has been a little bit.
All right,
Yeah,
all right.
we
I'll start off then, because I actually have things that I remember.
okay. All
Okay.
right.
Sean, you don't
Yes, yes.
like to buy Nintendo games at full price,
I
correct?
don't like to buy any games at full
Well,
price.
what if I told you there's a way to get your Nintendo games that you love so much, and they're not all bad ones. There's some good ones, right? For
Yeah.
$39.99. This is in U.S. dollars because Sean's in Japan, so I wanted to make that
Well,
clear.
okay. I still do know how U.S. dollars work.
Okay, yeah, but all of our new Japanese viewers don't,
They
so
don't. They don't.
we need you to teach them what that is.
It's
But
two billion yen.
I don't think it's that much, but we're gonna roll with that. Um, they're having a Black Friday sale for Nintendo games and like main Nintendo games. Now, the
I
list
thought it was
isn't
supposed to
what
be Friday of Color. Isn't this Friday of Color? I don't think we can say Black Friday.
I don't know. It's Nintendo. They're based in Japan, Sean. I don't know. You're supposed to know this.
I was trying to
Anyways,
make a joke. Whatever.
yes, I know, and I'm not rolling with it. There it's supposed to be $40 for you can get like Breath of the Wild, Mario, like Mario Maker 2, uh, Paper Mario, and then a few other games that I don't remember because I didn't really care about too much. So
Are you okay?
yeah,
Do you like choke?
I don't joke.
I heard something there.
That was my gargle.
Ooh. Do tell.
That's my secret, Cap.
What is your secret? That you can afford Nintendo game?
Not
You
anymore.
know, I was thinking there's a different thing that costs 0 yen, and there's a program you can download.
Yeah, but remember, you have to own the game
What
first.
if I do? What if I do? I own
Then
all the
you're fine.
cartridges.
If you
I
own the
couldn't
game, you're
bring
fine.
I couldn't bring my mics, but I brought all of my game cartridges. All right, I had to make sure I had that. Andrew knows. Andrew has all of the game cartridges.
That's true. I also have all the weed cartridges.
What? They come in cartridges now? Where have
Yeah,
I been?
yeah. Do you not know that?
I thought they
You
came.
you can make they're like vapes now.
What? I thought you had to bake them and stuff.
I
Where have
mean,
I been?
you can still bake them. You can still shake
I
them.
thought you had to
You
put them
can.
in a syringe and give yourself an enema to get
No,
high.
you can't do any of that yet. I'm sure
That's
you could actually
ridiculous.
when you
How do
inject
you
the
get high?
weeds.
Enema. Is that how, Andrew, do you get high with enema?
Yeah. Like butt chugging.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
guys, you guys know about butt chugging?
I've partaken in some butt
Andrew,
chugging once or
um,
twice.
are you telling us that you butt chugged over Halloween?
I may or may not have.
I
And
miss Halloween.
and how was that? Shut the fuck up.
Um,
Nobody cares. You're not in U.S. soil.
yeah, no, it was good, man.
The butt
Tasted
chugging was good.
tasted like butt.
Wait, I'm I'm confused
Yeah.
on why you tasted it.
Well, because you asked him if he butt chugged.
Yeah, if you butt chug, but you don't have a tongue
Don't
in your
think too
asshole.
much about Don't think too
Well,
much
you
about the
Logan.
logistics. It's like how if you dip your balls in soy sauce, you can taste the soy sauce, right?
I also
You guys heard that one?
wouldn't know because I haven't done that. Andrew, have you dipped your balls in soy sauce?
Also, apparently, if you rub garlic between your toes, you can taste it.
Um,
Yeah. I don't use soy sauce, but what I do use is
Vinegar?
spicy Cheetos,
Oh,
and
just
I
the
like to get
Cheeto
the
dust.
yeah, I like to get the dust on me.
Get the nice orange dusty balls.
Yeah, yeah, and then I
Mm.
don't take a shower after. I just
That you just
let it
put
get
on
in
your
there.
underwear and let it ferment up. It's like
Yeah,
aging wine, but
I
it's
like
actual
aging.
Cheeto balls.
It's more like aging cheese, to be honest.
Oh, right.
It's like a
To
yeah.
go with your wine.
Yeah, Andrew, when you butt chug, do you have to twirl the glass and give it a little sniff test first?
Oh
Or...
yeah,
And then a
for
little
sure. It's
taste
it's
and
like
spit.
you're like a sommelier when you butt chug, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is a rare. When you butt chug, do you take a little sip and then spit it out?
Yeah,
You're like, oh yeah, this is good,
yeah,
but
yeah,
we
yeah.
don't drink it.
For the record, I actually have not butt chugged. However, I've heard that it does get you more inebriated, so to speak, than other forms of consuming alcohol.
I just think whoever's gonna butt chug, you got to be the last person to drink out of the keg, because ain't nobody gonna be drinking out of that keg if you've butt
No,
chugged
no,
on it.
for sure.
Oh, what's on
That's
the
what.
what's on the nozzle? You don't want to know.
It's a little turd burglar.
It's just a little nice fat little gift for you, a little present.
Little juicer.
Andrew, why'd you bring up butt chugging?
Yeah, what the fuck? You ruined our podcast.
Yeah, this is
Oh
supposed to
man,
be a family-friendly podcast.
Yeah.
We're the world's #1 Christian media podcast,
Yeah.
and you're ruining
Who
this
is
for us.
consumer cellular.
Yeah, is what? Consumer cellular, a
Yeah.
Christian-based.
No, but we made that joke that one time.
We did, yeah, we did make that joke that one time.
uh
What were you? We've heavily interrupted your topic here, Logan.
No, that was about it
Nintendo
for the
games.
first part. Games are on sale.
Oh, games are.
If you're
Oh, but
broke like
the real
Sean.
topic is
I actually.
have you guys ever butt chugged Jenkum?
What the fuck?
You guys know Jenkum?
No.
I don't.
Oh, so Jenkum, right, is where you get fermented piss and shit in a bag and you
Oh.
huff it.
Oh.
Yeah.
You've been getting enough sleep, Andrew?
No, actually no.
um.
I learned about Jenkum from Eric Andre's show. He says, "Y'all butt chugging some Jenkum." You guys know that show?
Yeah, I do. I do know Eric Andre's show.
Good show. Good show.
Logan, I can't. I'm gonna have to buy a VPN because all of my stuff has been moved over to Japanese.
What do you
Like
mean by your
like
stuff?
when if I go onto Steam right now, all of the prices are listed in yen, and it has like all of the Japanese deals. So I have to get a VPN if
To
I want
to play your
U.S. stuff.
Steam games or to play
No,
US?
not to play the games, but like all of the store page is all in like Japanese,
I thought
and it has all
you
the Japanese listings and prices.
I thought you knew how to do and read all of that.
Yeah, yeah. I can
Are you lying to us?
perhaps.
Perhaps.
Perhaps
I'm
it doesn't really feel like I've made it to Japan though, to be honest.
That's
Being
cuz
in the hotel room,
you're in a hotel room.
I know the only two like pieces of Japanese anything that I get to experience are we get to go down to the convenience store. There's a convenience store in the hotel, so that's fun. And then Japanese TV, and that's like it.
Hmm. Now, how is the Japanese TV? Is
Yeah,
it
let
is
me
it
tell you,
everything you've ever wanted?
it is both incredibly enjoyable and extremely disappointing, all wrapped up in one. The
Care to
amount of
elaborate on
shopping
that?
channels, the amount. Well, I don't know what I've because I have had like nothing to do. I've actually been working on like making video stuff again, and so I've made like a video thing that talks about it a little bit. So I'm trying to plug just a
Bro,
little
are
bit
you
into
trying to
this.
plug on
Almost
your
everything.
own
I'm trying to
platform?
plug. I'm trying to plug just a tad. Well, is
That's
okay.
for the end.
So when you guys think of Japanese TV, you think of like
Mediaology
all the
merch.
crazy,
Yes.
like all the crazy weirdo
I
shit.
think of
But
what
like,
the grandma or the mom was watching in Requiem for a Dream.
yeah, yeah. Well, the problem is that like that stuff is on TV, but it's like so few and far between. The vast majority can be broken down into like three different types of shows. You have like news, which is always playing. You have like weird those like reaction type shows where you have like a talk show and you have the little boxes with the people in them and they're going, huh? What?
Da Vinci?
Reacting, yeah, literally
Wait.
reacting to like TikToks and like YouTube
So,
videos
wait,
on
you're talking
national
about
TV.
React Andes?
I'm literally React Andes on national TV.
Huh.
Um, and then the like vast majority of shows on at any time are like shopping network shows where it's just
Like
people trying to sell products. I mean,
QVC?
obviously that's not every show, but like from what I can tell, that's the vast majority. If you like anime, then you're gonna be sorely disappointed. It's almost never on TV. Um, I mean, I'm sure I don't exactly in the hotel room have like Japanese cable, so maybe there's like cable channels that have it, but like on normal TV, it's almost never on.
Well, if you also think of like live, like free TV that they have for like the US, right? There's not a whole
But
lot on. It's mostly like just news.
yeah, but they got the Saturday morning cartoons. There's
True.
no Saturday morning
And
cartoons. That's
football.
another weird thing about they don't have football here. I know. That's another weird thing about Japanese TV that I've noticed is that, like in the U.S., we have like blocks of shows. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
Saturday morning cartoons, and on like all of the major networks, you
And then
have
like
like 4 hours of crime dramas, and you have
yeah,
like
and then you have like your game shows at the end, like you have your
yeah,
Jeopardy, your Wheel of Fortune.
yeah. Japanese TV has nothing like that. It is just chaos. It is whatever show is going to get played at any time. You can literally be watching, like an example that I included in that video thing I'm making is that I was watching just I had like a shopping network in the background when I was playing on my phone, and that show ended, and you expect like okay, it's going to be just more shopping shows because
Or like
it's
yeah, this or
like
like the same show, just new
yeah,
episode.
it's like 1 p.m. on a Tuesday. Like you expect the same kind of shows, but it immediately cuts and it's a kids show, and there's a man dressed up in a praying mantis costume, and he's like dancing on a set around kids who are dressed up as like frogs. It's like what the fuck am I watching? And also, there was a animated kids show on at like 7 in the morning, and one of the characters looked like Hitler. I just that's the real culture shock right there. When you wake up in the morning, you're having your breakfast. You do not expect to turn on the TV see what the youth of Japan are watching, and it's a fox that looks like Hitler. Like, that's messed up. I'll have to
Oh,
send you guys a picture of him, but because I took a picture of it because it is I don't know,
oh, Sean,
it's just weird.
I
Yeah.
have a favor for you to do. Can you turn on your Snap Map so I can have a friend in Japan?
Does
Dude,
he even know how to do that?
Probably
no,
not.
dude,
The boomer that he
is that with bit emoji
um,
emoji.
kind of,
or is
but
it? I don't do it. I send messages and pictures. I don't do all this fancy shit.
we'll make you a walkthrough tutorial.
Yeah, I'll send you a carrier pigeon.
A Nighthawk.
Yeah, I'll how about a telegram? I'm good at telegrams. Those were more common back when I was growing up.
Yes, I do need that.
Yeah. Um yeah,
Do
but
you
other than that,
send message by carrier pigeon, Sean?
I do. I do. That's actually how we're discussing things right now. I'm sending you little recordings of my voice. A really fast carrier pigeon. Premium price I paid. I like though to use my phone for this because I get to walk around and I get to have my uh, Chip Star potato chips.
Of course, he's got potato chips.
I did. I went down to the convenience store. Did you do you gentlemen know about a wonderful product called Energy Jelly?
No.
It's a special jelly drink designed to supply dietary fiber. The jelly drink provides you with the energy to stay active every day.
Okay, what's in it?
A jelly. It is literally Jello in a little sucky pouch.
Yeah,
It's
but
actually pretty
like,
good.
wait, you gotta send a picture of that too.
Well, how do I on my phone? How do I share my screen?
You don't.
What? Ahaha.
Whoa.
I do. How do I flip my camera? No. Oh, and how do I flip my camera? What the fuck? Okay, here we go.
Jesus.
Energy jelly,
What
baby.
the fuck?
It's you know, it's like a goopy. Look at that. Look at the fat ass on this peach. Ooh wee.
Ooh-wee.
I got energy jelly and my chip
Ooh,
star
wee.
and my chip star potato chips with holy shit. So once I'm done eating this, I can use it as a fleshlight. So it's all
Jesus fuck.
um, yeah. I was trying to describe what the energy jelly is, but it's just like flavored. Wow, Jello's flavored. It's goopier Jello.
Yeah, but I was wondering if it has
Goopy.
like properties like what like monsters or like Red Bulls have in them.
No, God, no,
It's
no,
just sugar. It's just sugar
no.
and you're
Yeah,
gonna crash.
well, it's not just sugar.
It's just
I don't.
sugar.
It's not even well. Sugar is real, right? Whatever's in that is not real sugar. It is like syrup. You know what I mean? It's not good for you. And it
Well,
doesn't even make you feel better. It doesn't give you energy. It's a lie. It's
but
just sweet.
now the real question is, Sean, have you used your bidet?
I have used my bidet.
And how was
I'll
it?
let you know. You're gonna be mad at me. I'm actually pretty meh on the bidet, to be honest.
Do you have the heated
Um,
seat and the fan?
I do have the heated seat. I got the whole arm thing and
Mm.
everything.
See, mine's
Um,
mine's a remote control now.
the the problem I have with the bidet is that when you use the bidet, you expect to
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
the reason you use a bidet is because you want to have a good clean, and you want to also save on like toilet paper usage. You don't want to use like
Yes.
billions of rolls every day. The problem is that it sprays with so much water that I just end up using as much, if not more, toilet paper to clean up the water that gets sprayed on my ass after.
You're doing
You
it
know what I
wrong,
mean? So it's
Sean.
like,
Okay,
yeah, it
turn down
gets
the
you clean,
pressure.
but
Did you turn down the water pressure?
then if you turn down the water pressure, then you don't get clean.
That's not true.
It just trickles.
There's you
And
have
that's the process of trickle down economics.
Literally. Logan's bidet literally squirts across this
No,
entire
no,
bathroom. What are you talking
my
about pressure?
my new one doesn't, Sean, because I got a new one.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
so
your
my new
old one
one's
was just
tight. My old one worked,
oh
but my old one did spread quite a bit of water out.
yeah. But the heated seat is nice. I didn't think I would like it at first because
It's
I for
nice.
some reason sitting on
Like
a
warm
toilet seat
things.
that's heated just makes you feel like somebody just was sitting on it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It's
yeah,
like ugh. But it actually is pretty nice.
it is. You can
I,
Sean, usually you can turn down your water pressure, and you can also change the mode. Like mine has two modes where it's like rape your asshole mode and like
oh,
soft finger your asshole mode.
I can. There is pressure intensity that I can
So
change. I think I have it in like the mid.
yeah, I
Um,
usually keep mine pretty low.
there is two. The only other like mode that it has though is it has for your butthole for your butt chug, and it
Yeah,
has
the front end.
for a woman's poo tank. You know,
Yeah, I
which I have not sprayed
dude,
my ball sack
dude,
yet.
I haven't. Yeah, I was like, I'm not gonna try that. We're good.
That got to be the weirdest sensation though. It'd be worth trying just to like say that yeah, yeah, I've
I s-
experienced the sensation.
of getting my fucking balls blasted.
If Andrew's gonna butt chug, then I gotta get my balls blasted, right?
Oh yeah, after you use your Cheeto dust, you can rinse it off with your
No, no, no,
bidet.
no. I don't. That doesn't come off. The Cheeto dust stays on during
Uh,
sex.
oh,
Babe, babe, is that like a STD? No, no, it's just Cheetos.
nah, babe, don't worry, it's my Cheeto dust.
I thought you might want a snack. I thought you might want some flavoring while I'm dropping my balls in your jaw. Oh, at least I make myself laugh.
And our
I gave you a sympathy laugh.
yeah,
Thanks.
I'm
Thank
I'm
you.
sure Kyle would give you a laugh when this comes out.
Perhaps he might. He might.
Just him though.
Yeah, he's been known. He's been known to giggle. Sometimes you might hear a giggle, but
Then you
it's
hear
hard with him because it's like, is that Kyle laughing or
is he
did
dying?
his house get raided by seagulls? You don't know.
The seagulls from oh shit. What is
Steven Seagal.
no Finding Nemo? Jesus
Yeah,
Christ, dude! All I could think of was Finding Dory, and I was like, that's not the movie.
and it is a movie, but it's not
But
the
it's
right
not
movie.
specifically for the seagulls. The otters were in Finding Dory.
Oh God, it's been a long time since I've seen Finding Dory. I mean, we saw it in theaters, didn't we?
Yeah, I think we did. I don't know if Andrew was there.
What,
Oh no, I
Andrew?
watched that with you guys. Or no, I didn't
Because
actually.
I know
I watched it with my cousin.
it was Adam
I
and
just wa-
Wyatt.
What were you saying, Andrew?
Oh, I just said I remember the theater. I think I watched it with you
Yeah.
guys.
What?
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 Maybe it was just on my end. It sounded
No,
like you were fading.
he's fading again.
God
And she's
damn it,
fading
are you
again.
kidding me?
Oh, you're back. You're back. You're
I
still
hate
tethered to
Discord.
this mortal coil.
Andrew, all you have
Barely
is
though.
problems with Discord.
I know Discord has it out for me, man.
Hey, Discord has
Oh.
the rat, dude.
Uh,
That's a little joke. That's a little joke for Andrew.
yeah.
This is better than like a mongoose.
Yeah.
Yeah, am I right? You don't want
I'm,
a mongoose.
Did you guys know the movie Ratatouille is actually a biopic about
It controls you.
Yeah,
It's like in
I'm
your
the
hair.
guy. Yeah.
Hey, that guy got to bang like a hot French chick, so you're doing pretty
Whoa.
well for yourself then if you're doing Ratatouille.
Yeah, Sean's never seen a hot French chick before.
I'm more based on the bubble guy from Finding Nemo, who's obsessed with the bubbles.
Oh, Bubbles. Bubbles.
It's just bubbles, yeah. That's all about me. Except I'm just more it's all about Cheeto
Cheeto
dust
dust.
with me. Yeah, I don't even need to eat like the actual Cheeto itself.
just
I just
stick your
open up the
balls in
bag
it.
and I open up the bag and I get a straw. Just suck up the dust.
Oh. Oh.
You put 1 cup of water and then a bag of Cheetos into a blender and you make a mix and you just Mm.
Mm.
They don't
Mm.
serve that in Japan. That's one food I'm gonna miss. I actually, unironically, do not like Cheetos at all. I think they're one of like my least favorite types of chips.
Bro, I love
Yeah, I don't like
Cheetos.
them either.
All right,
What?
fuck both of you.
Now, Lay's baked potato
Yeah,
chips.
we know.
Oh,
You're
now we're
basic.
talking my language.
Sean, I will say you converted me into a fan of those
Those are so good.
when you lived
Very
in
simple,
Ellsberg, and that was all you would eat.
but I do. I would buy a bag every time we'd go shopping, but I could only
Yeah,
really buy one bag because they're like for a bag that's like 2/3 the size of like a normal like chip bag. They cost like almost what $3.50. Fucking a ripoff. Very expensive. Did I leave?
Uh,
this guy thinks he knows economics or something.
Oh, did you hear me? I thought I left for a sec.
No,
Oh, good. Okay. It's weird doing this on my phone. I don't know.
yeah,
Is the
maybe
first?
that's why. Maybe that's my problem. Is well, because I was doing it on my computer before, but then remember it, I couldn't hear you guys,
Yeah.
and
Well,
then
that's just
now my
that's because you
phone
bought
is
an
saying
Apple
it.
product. Let's give
Yeah,
Andrew
Apple
shit for
sucks.
buying an Apple product. As I talk to him on my Apple phone, let's give Andrew shit. Bam. Logan,
yes.
you had many topics,
Oh, more
and we
topics?
we derailed your one topic.
Okay, yo, what's new? Oh shit. What
But
other
oh, I do have a topic I remember that happened recently.
then go?
Andrew, how do you feel about Mr. Scott of the Travis?
Oh,
Oh, right.
is a that is a pretty big thing going on right now.
It's a pretty awful thing going on.
Yeah,
Um,
I think
I
you go ahead, Sean.
oh well,
Sure.
it's just the what kind of swayed my opinion from what a terrible accident to fuck Travis Scott is there's a video of like paramedics trying to help some of the people that had been injured, like trying to resuscitate him, right underneath like Travis Scott's little like stage thing he's on. And he's like he looks down at him and he just starts like doing the robot and he like does not give a single fuck about like essentially causing like a huge incident. I don't know. It was kind of funny, kind of well not funny, it's really sad, but kind of crazy how like there's Travis Scott is pretty notoriously known for being kind of a shitty person. He just makes good music. You could
Yeah,
say that about like most celebrities, but it's kind of crazy how like a ton of videos after this incident have come out on like his previous concerts, and he's just being like an awful person to like the crowd and stuff. I don't know. I don't know how you feel about it, but I just am like, blah. Good
I
music,
uh,
but
I feel like it's overall a really shitty situation. I think people are really picking blame on Trump, and he certainly is up there, like to blame, right? But you also have to consider like the venue and the like security, but mostly like the company. The name of the company is escaping me, but the one that either it's not like Ticketmaster, but it's one of those kinds of things,
yeah,
whoever
it's
was
like
like
a
in charge of the event, they they knew that like people were like there was an emergency medical situation going on, right? And they chose to continue the show um, despite the fact that that was going down, and it was because they didn't want to lose money from potential like refund that they would have had to do.
yeah, just an all around shitty
It is.
situation. I heard too that
Really
there
is
was like,
what really is pissing me off too, though. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but I've seen a lot of people saying that it was like a satanic ritual,
oh
and I think that really just devalues those people's lives. You know, like
yeah,
it doesn't explain the situation in the way that it actually was. Like it devalues the fact that there were things, like those were things that were fixable, right? Like, for example, the whole like concert staff was like completely understaffed, right? And that was
Yeah,
one of the like there were just so many different factors to it, right? And it was kind of like a worst case scenario, like everything going on. Right? It was like the perfect storm. Um, and I think that there is blame, right? And saying that it's like a satanic ritual kind of takes that blame away from like what are essentially systemic problems with stuff like that, right? Like there's like all the different issues that play into it. And I don't know,
yeah,
it was just frustrating to me. And I'm tired of the like satanic panic bullshit.
yeah. It's the same cop out that people would use for like Metallica concerts and shit
Yeah.
back in the day. I will say it was this big enough news that it made Japanese news.
Wow,
Um,
really?
I saw it on Japanese TV. It's when I first saw it. Like I was like, what the fuck did Travis Scott do? I was like, oh, um, yeah. Uh, but yeah, I just hate to see something like that personally.
Yeah. It's very sad. It's like it's horrifying too. I mean, because I went to a Travis Scott concert back in like 2017, and he really does encourage. I can say from personal experience, he really does encourage, um, like people moshing, um,
Yeah,
which isn't inherently a bad thing, right? Like with with mosh pit culture, you know, especially you look at like the punk scene, the metal scene. Mosh pit culture is a pretty big thing, right? But the culture around it is sort of like you can be violent and stuff. Not well, not violent necessarily in some cases, but you can be chaotic like that in a mosh pit. But there are kind of rules and regulations to it. Like you can't if someone's knocked down, you help them up, right? And you don't specifically target people, and also uh, you you make sure that like you're not moshing with people who clearly don't want to mosh, right?
yeah,
You make sure that you establish like a baseline level of safety, and I think that Travis Scott fans probably aren't super aware of those things, um, given that most of them are younger, impressionable teenagers. I mean, there's obviously he has other older audience as well, but that's probably the bulk of his audience. And yeah, Travis Scott himself definitely didn't do enough to step in, right? I mean, that like I said, it's definitely on him as well. It's just I don't know, all around very shitty situation.
yeah. Same rules apply to the butt chugging culture.
Yeah,
You know what I
if
mean? If you
someone
see
doesn't
somebody
want to
fall
butt
down,
chug,
you help them up.
yeah,
You help them up so they can butt chug another day.
yeah.
Anyway, I now feel bad because I've soured the podcast with a sad topic.
That's okay.
Well, I mean, it's probably the
Logan can
biggest
bring it
piece of
back.
news out right now.
Yeah,
Well,
So
Logan's gonna bring it back. Okay.
for all you movie enthusiasts, right?
Ooh, me.
Ooh, ooh. I have not watched this movie yet, but I am going to jump onto the curb until I watch it. Everybody says the new Marvel Eternals sucks.
Ooh,
So,
ooh,
I would
because it
have
has
thought.
Angelina Jolie in it.
I don't know. Also, apparently there's like a sex scene in it, which is
Ooh.
yeah. Sean's Sean's buying his ticket right
I'm.
now.
I was just about to say that. um, what is Eternals? What heroes are these? Are these like X-Men?
Kind of. But not. Just watch the
There's
trailer.
so many.
Just watch the
Just
trailer.
watch the trailer. There's just so many new heroes that Marvel
Yeah, it's part
really
of their new
digging the depths up.
phase 4. But
What
yeah.
else do we got?
Um
Still no big wheel. Donkey's gonna be very upset. They brought out Eternals, but there's not even big wheel.
yeah.
Shake my
But
head.
yeah, anyways, everybody says it's like a 7. So if you're going to watch it, don't expect much, is what I've been told.
Wait. A
You
seven
say a
out of
7?
10? 7 out of 10 is good.
Yeah, but it's a Marvel movie. Everybody gives Marvel movies like 25s.
Uh,
So,
I feel like most Marvel movies are like 7 or below, honestly.
Controversial. Not really.
Yeah.
but like the big thing is
I feel
that
the same.
everybody was like that was in the movie was like, oh, this is the best one. We spent all like the most amount of money on everything. Like it has like they hyped it up to be the
Yeah, but
best
that
Marvel
doesn't
movie.
equate to quality.
No,
No.
obviously not.
It's clearly done.
So yeah,
Guys,
that
I know that the story and the acting and everything is just terrible, but we spent so much money on it. It's like the people who they'll spend like $1 million on like a Madden squad and then get beat by somebody who has like a 70 overall team because they like suck at the game. You spend a lot of money, but you gotta have something there. You gotta have the talent, right?
the
The talent to
talent
play Madden NFL.
just to ask Madden and press what a few buttons.
Yeah, yeah. There's no Ask Madden feature anymore. Any of the new ones. They're just terrible.
Yeah, how am I supposed to play?
I don't know.
Is it called recommended?
Well, I mean, there's like recommended plays, but there used to be like a feature where you ask Madden and he like would pop up and he'd like explain why this play is like the best play you should do, and it would like help you learn how to play the game.
Yeah.
But not anymore. Um, Given that they've released the same game for like 5 years in a row and just updated the rosters. Uh, I did watch. Speaking of movies, I had a long flight to Japan, and they did provide us with movies. And I did watch two movies. I watched Kong versus Godzilla. Um, that movie. I don't remember how you felt about it, Logan. How did you feel about it?
Well, I mean, it's so predictable. It's so predictable.
Well,
But I mean, there's some cool action scenes in it.
I just was so surprised. I shouldn't have been because it's Kong versus Godzilla, but like I was so surprised how throwaway all of the human characters are
Dude,
in that
well,
movie. I swear to God, they have like certain characters played by like big name actors who literally have one or two lines.
mm-hmm,
That's it. That's like their whole that's got to be the easiest paycheck Millie Bobby Brown has ever gotten.
mm-hmm.
Because for like she probably has in total, like genuine and not exaggerating, in total she probably has like 30 lines of dialogue, and the rest is just her looking at the rest of the film was just her in a blue screen room going, oh,
Hmm.
oh, Godzilla, whoa. Um, I did like though that they made Godzilla, or not Godzilla, they made like King Kong kind of like the main character.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was cool. I was like, it was fun to, it was more interesting that way. It just is hard because like there's a scene in the movie. This isn't a spoiler, but there's a scene in the movie where King Kong. Well, I guess it is a semi spoiler, but King Kong is in the middle of the Earth, right? They have like these spaceship technology, and they're like in the middle of the Earth. Godzilla's looking for King Kong. So what Godzilla does is he uses his laser breath, and he literally
Oh yeah.
he shoots a laser deep down into the core of the earth to make a hole so that King Kong can climb out of it to fight him. Like
What?
shoots through, like shoots through the earth with a laser. That's how powerful he is. And then they have like an extra hour of the movie where King Kong and Godzilla fight.
They
It's like
tag
Godzilla
team.
just fucking shot a hole through the earth. You cannot make me think that King Kong is gonna even remotely fight
Mm-hmm.
this guy. And to be fair, King Kong does get his fucking ass kicked by Godzilla, so it's like, all right, and because he gets his ass kicked, and then they have to team up at the end. But like, I don't know. I just thought it was so goofy that you're really gonna expect me to like take this fight like. Okay, to be fair, you're not gonna take the fight seriously. It's fucking King Kong versus Godzilla, but like, I just thought it was such a goofy transition of like, he literally just blew a hole open to the core of the earth. That's how powerful he is. And then a big monkey with an axe is like toe to toe fighting with him. It's so stupid.
Or how they recharge the axe with his also Godzilla breath.
Yeah, which that Godzilla breath, I just can't.
Deleted the earth. Yeah.
I can't emphasize that scene. I think that scene like compared to all the other stuff, it was fairly believable. But that scene in particular just completely broke any sense of immersion. Because, like, come on, do you know how powerful something would have to be to do that? Oh, but I mean, overall, I thought it was entertaining. It was a good airplane movie,
Hmm.
which is both a compliment and
And
discredit. But it's a good airplane movie where you don't have to hear the dialogue very
and
much
like if you
because the
miss,
dialogue,
yeah, like you miss a few
yeah, it
things, it's like, oh
doesn't matter.
no, yeah.
Does not matter. I thought it was sad though, because in one of the earlier movies, the Godzilla movies, Mothra helps him defeat the guy with three heads,
Oh yeah, in
and
the
then
previous one.
yeah, and then in the new movie, they just talk about how Godzilla has like killed everybody else besides King Kong, and it was like even Mothra, he even killed Mothra. Mothra just helped him.
Well,
He's a Mothra. Mothra's a big fucking moth. Like,
yeah.
Godzilla's just a bastard.
what's he gonna do? Yeah, that's how the movie is portrayed. Like Godzilla's supposed to be like friend of humanity in a weird way,
They
because he was
they
always fighting like aliens
yeah, they
and saving
portrayed it
Earth.
weird because it was like, he fights the aliens and the monsters and then we let him be kind of thing.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
then
It's like
they
a
started
mutual,
like poking at him and I was like, "What the
mutual.
fuck?"
Yeah. I thought it was really the main bad guy character is like so so laughably vapid of like a character. That's got to be another easy paycheck, dude. Show up, you say a few things about technology and being like the alpha humans being the alpha males or alpha, what does he say?
Alpha males.
Apex.
Apex
He wanted
predators.
humanity to be the apex predator, and so he makes Mecha Godzilla, just a robot Godzilla, which I know is true to
To the
the like
lore.
original movies and stuff, but like watching Godzilla fight robot Godzilla after Godzilla just blew a hole open into the core of the earth, like Mecha Godzilla is just a bunch of metal. Like there's no way, like
Yeah.
there ain't no way Godzilla doesn't just kill everybody, and he literally did in the opening of the movie. They literally
No. He,
talk about how he
have you watched the
killed
Cinema
every other
Sins?
monster.
Have
No, I
you
haven't.
The Cinema Sins is so funny. It's like Godzilla doesn't hurt anybody. Opening scene, kills 6 people.
Yeah, no, that's something too where they really do make Godzilla kind of a bastard because he comes up into like the opening scene is him just like completely wiping out a sector of a city.
Yeah.
And then the fight between King Kong and Godzilla, the amount of millions of people who have died in those fights, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they were
It's
making
like
a big
some of the
deal about 6 people and then they fucking
yeah, and it's like man, like Hong Kong literally gets destroyed, completely demolished. The amount of people who would die from that is just I don't know. I do think though it is a I like my analogy of an airplane movie. It was fun to watch on the plane. Um, and then the other movie I saw, which I didn't even know was a real movie. I thought I saw somebody else on like I had my own like row because the international flight wasn't very packed, and so I was kind of like I was playing Pokemon on my Switch, and I was like looking because I couldn't find a movie I wanted to watch. Um, and I looked over and I was just like watching this movie, and it was like, wow, is this like some Japanese movie? It looks awesome. And I found it, and it's not. It's a GI Joe movie. I don't know if either of you have heard of this. I know you guys know GI Joe, but like it's called Snake Eyes.
Yeah, I've watched that one.
Have you watched it? Unironically enjoyed Snake Eyes quite a bit. I did not think it didn't even feel like a GI Joe movie. It just felt like a fun
Action
like
movie, yeah.
Japanese and yeah, like yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't have a lot to say about Snake Eyes, but um it was fun. What a fun little movie. It got ripped apart by critics when I looked at it, but I think that's kind of bullshit. It was fun. It was a good movie.
Well, yeah, there's fun movies and then there's movie like critically acclaimed movies. It's like not all your fun movies are going to hold up to every critics cuz it's a fun movie. They spend all their money on budget, not plot.
Yeah.
Have a little
I
plot armor here and there.
But I wouldn't have like until like the end where they finally start talking about like GI Joe stuff.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even have known. It was one of those things where I had completely forgotten that they had made those GI Joe movies in like, what was that, like 2010? I just like I had no idea they made those. Well, I mean I knew because I had watched him, but I had completely forgotten about him, and so I was like, oh damn, this is a GI Joe movie. This is like 10 times better than those movies, like the original GI Joe
Oh,
movies.
oh yeah, for sure.
Those were fun. That was a fun movie. I liked Snake Eyes. I actually would recommend Snake Eyes. That's a fun
Well,
movie.
we're not on recommendations yet,
I know,
Sean. You
I
still
know,
have
but
10 minutes.
damn, damn. But that's all I have to share. I don't have as much to talk about with Snake Eyes. It was just, I didn't. It was a perfect movie to watch when you're bored. Which is I don't know. I don't want to like discredit it because that makes it sound like a backhanded compliment. But um, it was one of those. You know how you're like looking for a movie when you're bored, and you turn on whatever, and you're not
Yeah, like
expecting
21
anything.
Jump Street. That's what I did today.
Yeah, but every so often you do that, and then you find a movie that's actually like fun that you'd watch again. And I
Oh,
think I'd put Snake Eyes in that category.
what? I feel like
Yes.
this happened to me and my dad not too long ago, and I don't remember what movie. We just like randomly like trying to like figure out a movie to watch, and we're like, "Yo, let's just watch this." I don't remember what it was. I want to say it had Johnny Depp in it because it's probably, but like
Pirates of the Caribbean 12.
you're right. It's actually 13, but no,
Damn.
yeah, like it's a good surprise when you're like going into a movie with no expectations, and then you're just like, actually, that wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
But any movie
It is
Sean
nice.
suggests is just, oh, well, Sean suggested it. What do you expect? And then you
Yeah.
turn it off because you're crying because it
Oh, I
sucked.
thought it all Academy Award nominated. Snake Eyes Academy Award nominated film.
by Sean, the seal of
Uh,
approval.
yeah, that's gonna be weird too. Is I won't. There's like, I know that there are some U.S. movies and just like Western movies that make it over to Japan, but they're always like a few months behind, and they're always dubbed. With Japanese voice actors, which has been that's another weird thing on Japanese TV, is like the strangest shows and like movies and stuff get dubbed and are like playing during the day. Like, do you guys know HGTV,
Yes.
Homegrown Television?
Yes.
It's like the for those who don't know, it's like the channel that it has those hour-long shows that are the exact same show every time, where two people come, they fix up a house, and then they resell the house. But they have like dubbed versions of that on Japanese TV, and I just think that's so strange. Like of all the shows, why not just make their own version of that? You know what I mean? I guess to be fair, they don't really have like the whole idea of like suburbs and like home buying stuff isn't necessarily as prevalent in Japan. I mean, there's obviously suburbs and stuff and homes, but I don't know. It's not as suburbs in Japan are a lot different than suburbs in the U.S.
True.
But I thought that was so weird. And they also have like a channel that plays um, dubbed over NCIS for like hours at a time. I just think what a strange choice. It's not like it's a bad show, but like what a strange of all the shows to pick. You know what I mean?
And there are
You know, Andrew actually made a guest appearance on NCIS. That's a little known fact.
don't call me out like that, Sean.
it's I'm I'm trying to promote your brand. Let everybody know that you did you
Yeah,
know
when I made a guest appearance, I actually flipped in the little scene where I whispered to the camera. Just,
whispered what?
I
I
said,
didn't.
well, I just realized I don't think whispering really works on Discord. I said, watch the Mediaology podcast
Ooh, ooh.
before I was shot by the NCIS.
I
As you
thought
should.
I thought you said that when you played the Ghost on Ghost Adventures. That
No,
was one of the
he did. They did both.
audio recordings.
It was.
What?
I did that too.
Oh, right. That would be really. I would enjoy to be the editor of like a Ghost Adventure show because at the end credits I'd put in like ghosts voiced by and have like real people.
Just like plug them. Yeah.
You could
Yeah,
do like Kanye did on Jesus. You could say featuring God. You know,
featuring
like
God,
voiced by God.
voiced by the Lord himself. That's how you know Kanye is a holy man. All right, he literally got God on his album. Name one other rapper who says he's like a good Christian who could top that. You can't. The man literally got the Lord Jesus himself. In a song where in a song where he talks about how he is Kanye is in fact a god.
I am a god.
Yeah. In the face of God. Kanye, what an interesting man. What an interesting young man that Kanye is.
Young man.
Yeah, he ain't young anymore, dude. He's almost like 45, isn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, he's mid-40s now.
Yeah, but I am
Which is kind
also
of crazy to
almost
think.
45 as well. So
Not as ancient and decrepit as Tom York, but
true.
Tom York in his 700s. The first Radiohead album, the reason it bombed is because their backup guitarist was Dracula, and they were like, "Guys, we need somebody more hip and modern." All right.
Mm-hmm. And that's when they called
Okay.
the Mediaology podcast.
Yeah, we
Go get your merch.
go get your merch. Go buy your merch. International shipping, maybe.
Possibly, we're gonna look into that.
Cannot confirm or deny.
But I can
International
tell you, subscribing is free.
Subscribing to the Mediaology podcast is free,
Mm-hmm.
and it's highly recommended.
It's actually we'd pay you, but we can't afford to pay you because you didn't buy the merch.
We'll pay you in good vibes. We'll send good vibes your way.
And possibly Bitcoin, but don't quote me on that.
I'm not going to promise that. I'm not going to promise any form of actual currency besides hugs and kisses.
No, I don't know. That's kind of a steal, in my opinion.
Yeah. I'll promise you. How about this? All right. If somebody subscribes, any new listeners out there want to subscribe, we will promise you one free butt chug on the house. All right. You name a time and place, we'll be there. We'll help you get the nozzle in. And we'll make sure your butt chugging so hard it starts coming out of your eyes.
Oh, God. Now there's an image I can't unsee.
Gonna turn that blood alcohol level inverse. You're gonna have more alcohol than blood.
As you should, but
As you should, yeah. Damn. I don't know where to go from this tangent.
how about we go into recommendations?
I guess we could. That would be allowed.
Andrew?
Do you remember what I recommended last time?
Great question. Glad
So-
you asked it.
I just want to make sure I didn't recommend Dune last time.
No, you didn't.
Okay. Well, that's my recommendation.
What?
I watched it twice. I watched it in the theater and then I watched it at home on HBO. The theater experience was much better, so if you're up to going to a theater, which, yeah, I know theaters usually kind of suck, but that's the kind of movie that you'd want to watch in a theater. It's very visually appealing in the theater, very immersive
I thought
theater experience.
theaters went extinct.
No,
after-
actually,
Pretty much.
a lot of them came back, which is surprising.
I would use the word
and
disappointing, but
Well, it's probably because they
I
charge.
was actually totally fine with like not going to the theater for anything, because since COVID started, I had only watched the new Suicide Squad and Dune in the theater. Suicide Squad was fine, but Dune was like the kind of movie you want to watch in the theater. I was like, okay, yeah, you can't really get this at home, you know.
But was there any dunes in it?
Yeah, the entire movie was actually just like filming Saharan dunes.
Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh.
Sean, are you at all familiar with Dune or Logan?
I know about the
Yes.
big worm.
I am.
No,
Did you
I'm
watch
not
it,
familiar.
Logan?
No, I have not watched it yet because a certain somebody decided to go to Hawaii.
Oh,
I don't who. I don't. I did
What-
not go to
what was-
Hawaii.
vacation, Logan.
Well, the only person that I know that has an HBO Max account that'll let me use it.
Oh, classic.
Yeah.
You went to Hawaii?
Yeah, what a fucking loser.
Yeah.
Damn, we almost went a whole podcast without shitting on him, too.
Oh, but you thought.
Yeah. That's not gonna ever happen.
No, never.
I only know Dune, the David Lynch
old-
Dune.
The old one, the 93 one or whatever it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah. I know about the big worm. No, there's a big worm in it.
But
It's big razor
Andrew,
teeth.
I heard that Zendaya is barely in the movie.
Well, she's really hardly in the movie, but she's in a lot of like visions in the movie.
Okay.
It's kind of like Dave Bautista in Blade Runner 2049, where like he's like one of the top billed actors on it, and he's in like the first 5 minutes of the movie, and then he's like not in it anymore.
Harrison Ford's
Batista's
not in it much.
in that movie as well.
Yeah.
Well, same director, so.
So
Yeah.
is what's
Although Batista's
Josh
role
Brolin
is
or
really
whatever.
small. Yeah, Josh Brolin. Batista's role in the movie is really small, and
Yeah,
I'm kind of glad because he's not really a very good actor.
No,
Huh?
he's not.
you take that back. I actually think he's the best out of all the wrestler actors.
True.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Wrestlers turned actors. I think he's the best one because
Oh,
his
yeah, he's
performance in Blade Runner, even though it was short, was actually really good. I was pretty impressed.
He's much better than like The Rock or, fucking, yeah, you know, all the other
The
ones.
Undertaker.
Yeah.
I don't think Undertaker's been in a movie before, but or maybe he has. I don't know.
As a lifetime Star Wars fan, right? I mean, Star Wars was like the first thing I really got into when I was a kid. I feel like there's quite a bit of like Dune influence in Star Wars.
Yeah.
But I know I
I've
don't.
heard, the book, the original like Dune book came out. It was a pretty old book, isn't it? It's like
Yeah, it's from the
30s?
60s.
Oh, 60s, okay. But yeah, it's a movie I definitely want to see for sure.
I would recommend
good.
it. That's my
It's good to know. I
recommendation.
like that director a lot. I think he's done
Yeah.
very good work.
Is it my turn? Can I go?
It can be.
Can I
It
go?
could be.
Can I go? Teacher,
Perhaps.
pick me. Okay. So season 5 Big Mouth came out. That's my recommendation.
But is the mouth big?
Can I revise my recommendation?
Yeah.
Actually, my recommendation is don't watch Big Mouth because that show's bad.
Well, you're funny, Andrew. No, but if you don't like it, don't watch it. But if you do like it, it's out.
I was just disappointed because there was no big mouth. I was expecting a whole different kind of program. Nobody? Thank you.
All right, Sean, what's your recommendation, I guess?
When you type Big Mouth on the internet, you get a very different result when you type it on Netflix. I'm gonna cop out. I'm gonna recommend Snake Eyes. I know I talked a
you
little
bitch.
bit about it, but I'm gonna cop out now. I haven't really got to watch anything. What am I gonna say? I recommend watching Japanese television, even though you can't.
Yes, I can.
With
our NordVPN sponsor.
That's true. Sponsored by NordVPN. But I liked Snake Eyes. I did not think I think it has like a 30-something% on Rotten Tomatoes. It is definitely not that low. I enjoyed Snake Eyes. That's all I have to say.
That's all you have to say.
All I have to say about Snake Eyes.
No, I haven't watched that movie in a long time. So
Didn't it come out just recently?
yeah, well, a long time for movies is like 3 years is a long time.
No, I mean it came out this year.
Oh, the new one.
Snake Eyes, the GI Joe one.
Well, because they made the ode like that. It's because it's supposed to be a sequel of that one that they made like what, like 5, 10 years ago.
The original GI Joe ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because it's an offshoot. It's about the character. I don't know. He's just like a samurai in a black outfit, and he was like the most popular character in GI Joe, and so they made him his own thing.
Hmm.
And it's a lot better than the original GI Joe movies that came out, I think. Not quite. There's not a lot of big mouths though in Snake Eyes, so
So it's not my
Eyes.
style.
yeah. There was a character in Big Mouth. He was like horny demon or something.
It's called the Hormone Monster.
Hormone monster. I prefer horny demon.
What's the same thing?
Yeah. I prefer slutty bagul.
Oh.
So if you don't want to get haunted by slutty bagul, make sure you ring the bell to. We don't have. No, we do have bells now. 'Cause we have the YouTube channel.
We do have a YouTube.
Make sure to ring the bell to send us to jail and subscribe to our channel. And keep listening to the Mediaology podcast. You heard it here first.
Oh yeah.